Hello again, welcome to another video. So this video I'm going to do my top 5 Nintendo Game Boy games. So now these games, my top 5 are basically, I've still got my original Game Boy games from back in the day, back from basically, I would have had a Game Boy probably, when did it come out, 1990, 91, something like that. I would have had a Game Boy, so I've had these games a long time. So these are my top 5 Game Boy games that are my childhood games and the games I played. And I always do my top 5 and the games I own, not just out of all the games, because I only, I think it's fair just to do it out of the games I've got, basically. So, right, so my number 5 pick for the Nintendo Game Boy is Nintendo Golf. Now, this is my original copy from a kid. I've got it in a protector now, but I never used to have it in a protector, but I used to keep them stuff pretty nice. But yeah, Nintendo Golf, love this game. I can remember getting it, I got it quite cheap actually in the shop. I can always remember, I wasn't too fussed about getting it, but I got it. But really glad I did, because it's such addictive gameplay. And basically on this, there's a cheat that you can do. If you press the A, B and start button simultaneously together, it'll reset it, but it can go back to the shot you was going to take. So you can be so good at this because you can never really make a mistake. And yeah, it's simple gameplay, but it's so good. It's so much better than the NES one, Golf on the NES. And this is yeah, my number 5 pick for the Game Boy. Love this game. Right, my number 4 pick is Kirbys Dreamland. I used to love this as a kid, and I still love it. It's my favourite Kirby. I know we can't do all his abilities in it, but there's something charming about this game. The music, how it looks. And this is my original game as a kid as well. So this is my number 4 pick, is Kirbys Dreamland. Alright, number 3, probably be some people's favourites, but it is Super Mario Land. Now, let's show you the back. Love this game when it came out. I can remember when it came out, it was like a little phenomenon, wasn't it, on the Game Boy? A little sprite, you wouldn't think it would be successful, but so good. The music's fantastic, the gameplay's fantastic, everything about it's great. And this isn't my one from a kid though. This is one I've got later on, but I did have it. I think I rented it. I used to rent it, but yeah. So this is a new addition over the years to my Game Boy games. But what a game! And I can remember the Super Mario Land Rapid came out roughly the same time as well. That was a bit of a phenomenon as well. I've got that CD somewhere, I'll have to find it, but yeah. So my number 3 pick for the Game Boy is Super Mario Land. Fantastic game. Right, so my number 2 pick, I can remember getting this. I wasn't too sure about it because it was quite new at the time, wasn't it? But it's Pokemon. And the one I got was Pokemon Blue, and my brother got Pokemon Red. So I absolutely love Pokemon Blue. And to be honest with you, this is Bar Coliseum. I played Pokemon Coliseum on N64. This is the only Pokemon game I've really played and got into. But I've tried to play other ones, I never got into them. Couldn't play them. But this one, absolutely love this. It's a great RPG. Yeah, show you the back. Now, this one isn't my original one anyways. I don't know what happened to my original copy. I don't know if I sold it. But it's back in the collection. But Pokemon Blue, such a fantastic game. I mean, you know, you got to catch them all kind of mechanic, getting all your Pokemons, leveling them up, them evolving was fantastic, wasn't it? And I have played this recently again. I went to Ibiza early on in the year, and I took this with me in my funny playing Game Boy, FPGA one, and really got into it again. It's a fantastic game. Yes, that's my number 2 pick, is Pokemon Blue. And my number 1 pick is my favourite game on the Game Boy. I can remember playing this thinking, I don't know how the Game Boy's doing this with the little cutscenes, the graphics, the music, how big the game was as well. It is Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. I put so many hours into this game. That's the back there, look. Yeah, it's such a great game. This is my original copy as well. And I've obviously played the re-release, which was fantastic, but I still prefer this one. This is the ultimate Link's Awakening game, and I do love my Zelda games. I mean, the graphics on this blew me away, because the NES Zeldas was good, but the cutscenes on this, the music, I think the Game Boy had a slightly better music chip, didn't it? And the sounds it was pumping out was fantastic. But I mean, for a portable game at the time, system at the time, it's more of a console game, wasn't it? Because what you could do in it, how big it was. I loved it. How you can, you had to, each dungeon had its own little mechanic, and then once you got your power bracelet or the hook shot, it all opened up, and then you can go back on yourself and go into different areas. But yeah, love this game. So my number one pick for the Game Boy is The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. So yeah, that's me. That's my top 5 favourite Game Boy games. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. And in the comments, please put down what your favourite games are for the Game Boy. Everyone's different, that's understandable. What my favourite game won't be yours, but yeah, I'd be interested to find out what other people's games are. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.